Oh, this is a good one. Let's talk about Kundalini. This is Chaplain Nika. You know, there's a lot of false information out there, just like with everything. There's false information about pretty much every single topic, really. But one of the confusions is Kundalini gets confused with Shakti, and she is one of the belief systems about creation. Sometimes she has a drum, sometimes she doesn't, sometimes she has multiple arms, sometimes she doesn't. But she's about creation, and with creation there is death. Without death, there's no new beginning. Ashes to ashes. We become ashes, our energy gets recycled and again, right? And our souls gets recycled, everything's energy. So that's where Shakti comes in. But Kundalini, that's an energy that's more involved with the healing aspect. And to get this other misnomer out of the way, let's talk about Kundalini and masturbation. I'm going to talk about Kundalini because my first few nights of my soul awakening, I was confused and not sure if it was indeed Kundalini related. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I didn't think it was Kundalini related. When my legs were kicking, I know, right? When they were bouncing up and down, whatever, I looked it up. I was a licensed massage therapist for like 21 years. Not to get off topic, but I understood that restless leg syndrome was a certain way, and this was not it. My arms were flailing as well. But back to the massage thing, after a while, I began to realize my clientele from females to male ratio would bounce back and forth. That as the climate of massage therapy got tainted with other services because people have to eat, less women went to get massages. I mean, I'm only bringing this up because we're talking about health. Massage therapy is wonderful. I believe it goes before chiropractic medicine because your bones are going to move if your muscles are out of place. But to stay on topic, I believe fascia work is also, if not as important, more important because it releases the muscles that therefore will release the bones. So, ladies, gents, massage therapy is not about sex. The spas became more packed because they felt independent services are more likely to be tainted with happy endings. People got to eat. When you stop going to independence, well, they're forced into doing things they weren't doing because you were assuming they were doing things they were not. But massage therapy and fascia release is amazing. And when it feels amazing, some people don't know how to handle the separation of physical pleasure and massage therapy pleasure, if you will, muscle releasing. Sometimes that sensation overlaps, and that's where Kundalini comes in. That sensation down your spine at the base of your neck, okay, somehow it got convoluted out there on the internet. This is how it all entangles and comes together, which is why I brought up massage therapy. Touch doesn't always lead to happy endings in one way or another. We need to learn that it is separate while it does overlap. That's why I really enjoyed having children come to my practice, because I was able to teach children that they can have that wonderful sensation down their neck with the muscles releasing, and it doesn't lead to intimacy. Yeah, that's why I'm bringing that topic up as well. So covering a couple of points to say, go to your independence. It's not about the glass of wine. Massage therapy really does have health benefits, like releasing toxins from your body. And if you go regularly, like once a month, then when you stop going, after a couple of months, you're going to realize you feel like blah. And that's because you're not getting the assistance of ridding your body of toxins and et cetera, et cetera. So that's where the Kundalini overlap goes. So here I am, legs flailing, and I'm like, what the heck is this? Because my arms were doing it too. So that's where I found Kundalini. And then I thought, like others probably, when they're doing other things, where the Kundalini came in. And no, that's not it. That's not it. But I too had to go under that mistake to understand other people's perspective, because unless you've been through some shit, how do you help people with some shit, right? So if you have yours relating to intimacy, wrong button. So as I explained in my other audio video about my first couple of nights of my awakening, my legs shaking, my head going back and forth, my arms, etc., I just thought I'd explain the difference with Shakti and actual Kundalini. How can people who are going into the mountains in retreats misunderstand a Kundalini awakening? Yeah, I was wondering the same thing. A lot of people say, well, it's mass hysteria or it's peer pressure. You're in a room with people, and so you somehow bring it on to yourself. Yeah, you do. When your mind is totally focused and dedicated to something, you're not skeptical. So you don't have a seed of doubt blocking you. Your mind goes, your eyes are closed, you're meditating, sort of trance-like, and your yogi, guru, or whomever is telling you. You imagine the energy going down your neck. Well, yeah, that's just like when you're self-serving masturbation. What do? Your mind goes into a place and it takes you there so you can complete the act. The same thing with the Kundalini awakening up in these resorts and the spas and in the mountains and the Himalayas, etc. Your mind goes there and you're imagining a sensation. Well, if you imagine a sensation, it's going to happen, right? So if you're imagining and it's happening, well, then you're giving into it, and the next thing goes, and you have the suggestion from the speaker. You've already seen the videos of what's supposed to happen, quote unquote. So naturally, your body takes you there. That's how it happens, and then you just go. You're already a willing participant. So your body just has a natural flow of energy that it's going to happen. Yeah, it's normal. And that's what they're tapping into, something that's normal. But if you have a seed of doubt, you're going to block that energy, and so it doesn't happen for you. It wouldn't happen for me either, because I have that seed of doubt, like, wait a minute, what's up? Is this real? There's some of us like that. So you're paying for entertainment in a way, or paying to be taught that you can yourself take your body there, your mind there, but you don't need that anymore. You can go home. And so you actually can take yourself there without your hand, if you're following me. This is YouTube. Try not to be too explicit. I know I have the Holy Spirit with me, but I'm trying to follow rules at the same time. And I don't need to be explicit. You got your mind. So that's what the Kundalini energy is all about. But Kundalini is also about healing. And that's where the different colors, the chakra, that is true. All of that, your body, I keep saying, is energy, and different aspects control different functions, etc. There is 100% truth to it. Let me just put it like that. So all the different pictures you see, etc., the Kundalini, it has nothing to do with soul awakening. Not one thing to do with your soul awakening. Kundalini has nothing to do with self-gratification, aka masturbation. Has nothing to do with that. It's the people who are sharing the information that may have that information. It has nothing with it. But everything on the internet isn't true. Remember, just like life, everything isn't true. Just like false prophets, everything isn't true, So anyways, I just wanted to clarify the Kundalini deal and Shakti and the masturbation bit. That's all. Have a good one, Chaplain Nika.